Easily one of the best products announced at the Apple event. Hey, what up guys, CKid here, and we've been talking a lot lately on the channel about the iPhone XS, the XS Max, as well as the XR. But in today's video, I want to focus more on the 5 reasons why I like the new Apple Watch Series 4. Now, there's a lot of cool things about this watch that it can do, but I don't want to necessarily spend time in this video just reading down some fact sheet details and specs. But instead, I want to just focus more on the top changes that I personally like about this new watch. So without waiting any longer, let's get right into the intro.
Hey, what's going on? This CKid, and I'm back with more hotness like a 3rd degree. Burn, you learn the words, embedded memory. I'm giving inside tech, it's like a secrecy. Now this is where I was, and this is where I will be. By showing love and likes in the comments, it's basic chemistry. It ain't just a thought, this is what I foresee. Now hit that subscribe button right now and make reality. Let's go.
Alright guys, welcome back. Now first things first, let's talk about that new design with its larger watch face options. Now you're actually able to get the Apple Watch in 44mm as well as a 40mm option. Now this was something that I was glad that Apple actually made a change on, because I always thought that that 38mm was just a bit small, and the main reason why my wife Ashley's watch is the 42mm, because she didn't really care for the smaller size, which Apple kind of branded that as a size that's geared more towards women and possibly children. Now on the Series 1 that you guys actually see here, I like the 42mm size, but I wanted that size to be a bit bigger, and I think the 44mm is the perfect size. Now with this larger size screen, Apple also improved on giving us the thinner bezels that just makes this screen look like an all-screen display, and which this is a move that I'm personally 100% behind, and I love the fact that they decided to do the larger screen with the smaller bezels. I just think that combination is perfect, and I'm just happy that Apple went that route. The next couple things I'm going to mention has to do with some features. The first one is that fall detection feature that I personally think is dope. At first, I was a little skeptical, and I was like, oh, it just detects when you fall, that's great, but then what? But Apple actually took it a step further, and when it detects that you have fallen by, I guess, a ton of different ways a person can fall, that I'm assuming that they've fully tested this out, but if it detects that you've fallen and you haven't moved in a while, then it will automatically call your emergency contact that you have set up. Now, if that picture that I just painted for you guys doesn't make sense, for all of you people out there who sub to the channel as well as watching this video right now, do you guys remember that 90s infomercial where it was like, "I've fallen and I can't get up"? Yeah, imagine that, but in 2018 on your wrist. The next thing I like are the brand new watch face designs that are exclusive to the Series 4. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit upset that they didn't pass these watch faces down to the other series versions, but I get it. Some of those have been specifically optimized in size for the larger displays, so I get it, but it's still a small part of me wanted that love to be on the Series 1. Now my favorite that I've seen has to be that fire motion display and that powder smoke display with that minimalistic clock hand design. It just looks clean. Next up, I think absolutely just speaks volumes to Apple in a positive light, and I think that this feature is and will literally be on everybody's list as a dope feature that Apple added, and that is the ECG or electrocardiogram or EKG feature that literally being combined with that fall detection feature turns your Apple Watch into a health monitor. Now being able to literally just launch that ECG app that will be launched later this year, and hopefully it doesn't have that AirPower timeline. You'll be able to just press and hold down on the watch crown with your finger for only 30 seconds, and it will begin to read and monitor your heart's electrical signals and show whether you are showing signs of atrial fibrillation, which is a very serious form of irregular heartbeat, or sinus rhythm, which is basically means that your heart is beating in a normal pattern. And then Apple just didn't stop there. They decided to take it a step further when it also collects this data and creates a PDF version of it to be able to send this directly to your primary care physician for further analysis and follow-up. Now, I mean, the ability to be able to just get those readings all from your wrist in a matter of 30 seconds in a smartwatch industry is a game changer and could literally save a life. I mean, we can debate all day about Apple products, their specs, their features and all, but this one here is legit, guys. Now this last one is a feature that I personally have not been able to test out, but I can't wait to do it. But I really like the fact that this feature was thought about and updated, and that has to do with upgrading the speakers, making the Apple Watch louder. Because one of my biggest issues with the Series 1 through 3 is that it's practically not useful as a device to be able to answer phone calls with if you can't get to your phone. But with the upgraded speakers, it's being said that it is actually noticeably louder, and talking on it using the speakers might actually be useful again. Well guys, that about wraps up today's video. Just wanted to share with you guys my top 5 reasons why I think this Apple Watch Series 4, in my opinion, is the best smartwatch in the game, no question. If you have any questions about this Apple Watch, feel free to drop me a comment below and let's go ahead and hang out in the comments for a while. If you guys enjoyed this video and felt that it actually helped you in your decision making on picking one up, go ahead and hit that like button as well as subscribe to the channel. As you guys know, also share this video to help someone else out. Thanks again for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.